Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Ciaphas Cain here, my Jedi Knight, on the prologue world of Tython. Where we last left off, we were aiding the Twi'lek pilgrims here in Kalakori village by destroying a weapon stockpile held by the Flesh Raiders in the valley beyond. We were working to deal a blow to the Flesh Raiders and hopefully get the Twi'leks to trust us a bit more with some of their activities. So much so that one of their security chiefs has let us know that the Flesh Raiders have been also spotted in the ruins of Kaleth, a former city of Force users, which has yet to be properly explored by the Jedi. So that's what we're going to be heading there now. So let's get ourselves underway. Starting a new session once again. We probably do need to empty our inventory. We have these stims available to us.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Oh, let's make sure nothing's downloading in the background. Nope, that looks good. Right, so we're going to head back over to the Jedi Temple. And then from there, we will be heading south to the ruins of Kaleth. As we may discover, but I'll mention now just because I remember little bits of the lore, Kaleth was a potential, like, kind of building site for the Jedi Temple. But the Jedi Council, after meditating, decided to build it here on the ruins of a previous temple instead. Is there any reason to stick around? I don't think so. There is an exploration mission available to us, but we'll look into doing that and the subsequent quests later on. But now, though, we have these two Jedi Masters who would like to have a word.
I seem to be cursed. Why do I always get the pupils who think they're the exceptions to the rule?
Master Silvarte, it's true that our Padawans are acting a bit strangely, but I don't think there's cause for concern.
Wait, I have an idea. You, Padawan, I know you.
I'm sorry, I don't believe we've met, Master.
Thank you, I stand corrected, youngster. I only know of you.
Master Silvarte is concerned about a couple of our Padawans. He suspects that they are, well...
If I'm correct, they are following their passions down a dark path.
Am I to understand that love leads to the dark side?
Emotions disrupt balance. When you hold one person in higher regard than others, it clouds clarity and twists reason. We mustn't stand by.
In all other aspects, these two are model pupils, but I agree we would be remiss if we didn't do what we can to settle the issue.
They may be more open and revealing with a student like you. We need you to confront them and discover if they are indeed cultivating a romance.
I'm basically to become a glorified snoop, then.
You're helping the Order root out the seeds of darkness. There's no task more important.
Their names are Morrison and Spanios. As we speak, they are in the ruins of Lower Kaleth.
So go, talk with them, and report back what you discover about the relationship. Try not to alert or alarm them. If they are in love, they are sure to be volatile.
I see.
Youngster, we'd like an answer to our quandary as soon as possible. Please head to the ruins of Kaleth and confront our Padawans about their relationship.
I don't know if I can help you.
Ah, very well. We're heading to Kaleth after all. And we have a fellow Padawan here.
Master Orgus's new apprentice. Wow. Everyone says you're great with a vibroblade. I'm Fia. Padawan Fia. Still have to get used to having a title. I've just started learning about the Force. I've got a long way to go before I'm as good as you.
You seem a little old to begin the training.
Until a few days ago, I didn't even know I could use the Force. I still can't believe I'm here. Just last week, I was crowing a garbage scow on Raxus Prime. Then this scary-looking Jedi shows up out of nowhere and says that he can sense the Force in me. What are the odds?
Jedi aren't normally known for their intimidating appearance.
He's Keldor. As aliens go, they're pretty fierce-looking. I thought he was gonna eat me at first. Say, do you know Master Tython? He's the one who discovered me. I'm trying to get a message to him. Master Tython is studying a big mystery in Kaleth's ruins. Something about ancient droids attacking people? If you're headed to the ruins, would you give him this holo recording from me? I'd be so grateful.
Allow me to do this.
Terrific. I can see why everybody here is so impressed with you. Here's the holo recording. Master Tython has a small camp outside the ruins of Kaleth. Thanks for doing this.
Don't think that my acceptance to move a holo recording is me going out of my way. It just happens to be that I'm heading in the same direction.
Thanks for taking my holo to Master Tython. Good luck on your trials.
Yeah. As we travel on the various worlds we're gonna visit, there are various items of interest we may wish to interact with. One of these items are known as datacrons. One of which is just here that I'm trying to mouse over. There it is. If you've interacted with them with another character on your legacy, on your server, then you cannot interact with them again. You cannot get the same attribute bonuses. But there are various datacrons on each world, or most worlds you visit. We actually pull up my legacy tab here. You can see that I do have a vast number of the datacrons. And if we find Tython here, yeah, there are two. There is a green endurance datacron and a purple mastery datacron. I think green was always endurance, but the colors used to represent certain attributes, especially the mastery ones. We'll take this one for instance. We have blue, orange, red, and purple. Now I think these may indicate the different stats that mastery used to be comprised of. Now it's been simplified to simply mastery, for how much damage you deal, how much healing you do. But back in the day, each origin had their own focus, their own attribute that they would have to improve to deal more damage. For Jedi Knights or Sith Warriors, you would need strength, which was, I think, normally the purple datacron. Or you would need gear that gave strength. For counselors or consulars or inquisitors, you would need willpower. For smugglers and imperial agents, you would need cunning. And then finally, for troopers and bounty hunters, you would need aim. So for instance, both troopers, bounty hunters, Sith juggernauts, and Jedi guardians can all wear heavy armor. And yet you could get heavy armor which only had strength as the bonus attribute. So even though a bounty hunter could wear it, they would lose out on any damage bonuses, as opposed to a Sith juggernaut or a Jedi guardian. Oh, we have some hostile wildlife. Oh, we have some flesh raiders just outside of the forward camp of the Jedi here. Scary looking Jedi.
Kihei chatung kulkadu.
Padawan Fia sends her regards, and this holo recording.
Kasuyali koira toekapa kyotopa. Chobod I kafu anchawa. Chopting wampala hagwa doi biska.
You seem to have survived the encounter.
Mana natu pachunki. Oi grani tampio dume donki. Cha kulkadu maji tahus hagwa upa. Crispa doe kanki kunke gupa. Do bataji moi atima.
What happened to the rest of the droid's parts?
Noi kuchusu yo mata chi pompota. Ki mada tanta chiruli ya? Noe ayuya tia chavopa. Tinkatwana che mai chuba. Tachuna kwabo nuta dubita.
Why not simply wipe out all the droids?
Mokele maklonki niatan bomba boshuda.
Ji womta humpa mulira wata wompa. Kyotopa bubanda bakawanki. Ne umpi bedwana ni bobo chopa uma. Ne umpi bedwana ni bobo chopa uma. Dwara wanki wabdaya tukaloka. Kili watabunki donko patoga loda.
You want me to do this?
Kili watabunki donko patoga loda. Maklunki ni at ambompa boshuda. Yiliska chanaga bumpa komchinka. Wonka tuske uwana wa. Zuza neko higa danoila. To chananga e ma chai.
Yunales kachananga wachikospa ini kontinka.
Okay, sounds fairly straightforward. Jedi Tython here believes that the first Jedi, the Force users who were here previously, before we left Tython, constructed various droids and set them commands in the ruins of Kaleth. Unfortunately, since it's been millennia since anyone was here, and they haven't been memory wiped, their commands could have become, like, askewed, confused, and now they are attacking anyone who becomes close. We need to dismantle some of these droids and scan them with this, droid scanner that Tython has handed us. He will then be able to study their memory cores and try to find out what their original orders might have been. We do have a quest here, but we'll speak to Duzon later. Oh, we have fellow Jedi here, also making their way to and from Lower Kaleth. We have the ancient ruins. Crumbling walls and rubble are all that remain of the fortified city of Kaleth. Carvings at Kaleth suggest the site has been inhabited and abandoned more than once over the millennia, but always by Force users. This has given rise to dozens of theories about Kaleth from scholars at the Jedi Temple, not to mention interest from various archaeologists seeking artifacts of the ancient Jedi. Unfortunately, exploration of Kaleth is hampered by ancient hostile droids that still roam the ruins. The presence of these droids, the discovery of surviving computers, and reports of strange lights at night prove Kaleth still has sections of functioning power, despite being abandoned for centuries. Because of this, some members of the first expedition to Tython recommended restoring Kaleth and making it the new settlement of the Jedi Order. The Jedi Council decided against this, however, preferring to study Kaleth and its history from a distance. Let's give them a scan. We do have a bonus to defeat 15 of these droids. So we have a small codex here on the war droids we've just encountered. The droids will attack any living creature that dares to enter the territory that they still fiercely patrol. And oh! Well, so much for spying on them, we're basically just walking straight up to our fellow Padawans here. Let us see what they have to say about their situation.
You found it! Well done, Morrison.
Oh, Spanos, I couldn't have done it without you.
You're amazing. I don't care what the Masters say, we're proving everyone wrong. Come here and give me a kiss.
I trust you'll excuse me.
Who are you?
This isn't what you think it is.
I think you two are romantically involved.
Okay, maybe it is what you think it is.
Spanos.
I'm sorry, my love, but I'm sick of hiding. The Order is wrong. Fear, not emotion, is the adversary of the Jedi way. Ironically, the Masters fear emotion, and therefore, they deny us its bounty.
The power of our love is why we work so well together. Our teamwork allowed us to find this rare lightsaber crystal. So our passion actually strengthens the Order.
Maybe you're right, but it's not for me to decide.
Spanos, please help me convince this upstart not to expose us.
I love you, Morrison. And so if you believe we must remain hidden, I honor that. But it may take a sacrifice.
You mean the crystal? I agree, my love.
Friend, if you tell the Masters we're not romantically involved, we'll give you this powerful crystal for your future lightsaber. Would that buy your silence?
Bribery, Spanos? You're only proving the Jedi Code right. Your fall is upon us.
No! I cannot let you go!
Morrison, no! Don't lash out in anger. He's only following his own path. Just go, friend. Do what you will.
It's interesting that Spanos tries to use how emotion is actually good for the Jedi Order. I think they're both rather young, and the Jedi Order's been around for millennia. I'm sure they've had plenty of similar incidents and managed to survive. And then, of course, Morrison was rather sort of violent in her responses, quick to anger. Let's thin out some more of these Typhonian droids. Gotta try and remember to keep scanning their memory cores. We have a strong droid over there. Okay, that should be enough of the droids now scanned. And that's the bonus mission complete as well. Let us head over to this ancient shrine. I hear something in the distance. Coming up this pathway here. There's crying coming from this sack. Dead flesh raider nearby. Within the backpack we discover a helpless flesh raider baby. Seemingly a Jedi Master at the temple has been known to take in orphaned animals. Perhaps we should take the flesh raider baby to him. Unfortunately, we believe the baby to be malnourished and will not survive the journey. Fortunately, we have these rather large beasts. We'll harvest them for their meat. Oh, we made a friend. There we are. Hopefully that will be enough. We'll take the meat out of our pockets. And in a font of ravenous hunger, the flesh raider baby happily devours all of the gould meat there. And is now napping contently. Lovely. Level 74 Sentinel. Really? There were flesh raiders here in Lower Kaleth after all. Level 10. Even more abilities are now available to us. We have an ability known as Force of Will. Has a 2-minute cooldown. We can demonstrate our Force of Will, purging all incapacitating and movement impairing effects. Very good in PvP when you get stunned or put to sleep. You can break out of those abilities. We have Mind Control, which is more of a tanking ability, though we can use it in other instances. Controls the mind of a target, forcing it to attack you for 6 seconds. So it's a taunt ability. Controlling the mind of a target. Yes, that sounds very Jedi. And then of course we have Stealth. Using the Force, we enter a stealth mode, making us difficult to detect. While in stealth mode, your movement speed is slowed slightly. Okay. Did we gain any other abilities? Not that I can see. That's fine. Okay, we're still waiting for level 15 to get our first jump on the infiltration tree. We'll probably look at tanking as well. As we level up and as we go to various worlds, we might switch between these two disciplines, as I've yet to choose my second combat style. We'll see. There was something else I was going to do as well, now that we have stealth available to us. I can't remember what that was. Oh, yes. We have another tab we may want to have a look at now. Obviously, we know the mission tab and the codex tab. At level 10, we gain access to conquests. Once a week, there are various special events, such as the Pirate Incursion event, which is happening on the world of Dantooine right now. But there are things you can do to gain conquest experience. Each week, if you earn 100,000 of this experience, you will earn an experience booster, some companion gifts, so many credits, and depending on your level, 5 pieces of armor. At the moment, being level 10, we're getting the requisitioned Force Lord armor set, but later on we'll get the Carbon Scarred, the Yavin armor sets. It's really determined by your character's level at that point in time. But you earn conquest experience by defeating enemies, but by doing these objectives, these quests here, which we could also pin to our UI element here. But there are very easy ones like hail a taxi. Defeat 25 enemies while on Tython. There you go. Nice and easy.
Did you just call me Jedi?
Oh! Okay. I didn't even know they could speak.
Master Orgus sent us. We came as quickly as we could.
One of the Flesh Raiders I just fought called me Jedi. He could use the Force.
That's troubling. If the Flesh Raiders are learning the ways of the Force, it won't be on the side of light.
You sure made short work of this bunch. You ever leave survivors?
I didn't come here hoping to kill someone.
Hey, I didn't mean anything. Mouth gets ahead of my brains.
This Flesh Raider carried a holocron, a repository of knowledge created by a Force user. Thousands of years old from the looks of it. Master Orgus was right. These natives are more advanced than we realized. They're learning how to fight us.
What do the Flesh Raiders have against us?
From their perspective, we've invaded their home. But there's more to this than a territorial dispute. I wish we could stay, see this through, but Master Satele has ordered us to Coruscant on a special mission.
All those bad feelings the Council's been having? She thinks the Republic capital is the source.
I'm sorry to have to leave you, but the danger is past. These surveillance monitors will keep watch on Kaleth, place them around the ruins. The temple can then monitor any future incursions by our enemies.
What are we prepared to do if the Flesh Raiders return?
The Temple's guards will respond to any invasion, and these surveillance devices will give us ample warning. May the Force be with you, Padawan.
Okay, I was going to talk about holocrons. We saw a few in the Jedi Temple, of course. But yes, holocrons are holographic chronicles. They are sophisticated data storage devices capable of cataloging vast amounts of complex information within their crystal lattice structure. Frequently used by both the Jedi and the Sith to preserve the wisdom of ancient masters and Sith lords. Holocrons can only be accessed by Force-sensitive individuals. Some are merely repositories of incredible lore, while others possess virtual personalities of their own, modeled after their creators. Many believe it was actually the Sith who first developed holocron technology, as the oldest known examples are all relics of the dark side. Interestingly, Jedi holocrons take the form of a glowing cube, while Sith holocrons are usually more pyramid-shaped. Some scholars claim the six-sided cube of the Jedi represents a more modern and advanced version of the original 4- and 5-sided pyramids favored by the Sith, though hard evidence for this idea is scarce. And that Flesh Raider had one in his possession. That's somewhat concerning. Were they coming to Kaleth to find these holocrons? And are all Flesh Raiders Force sensitive? Not many species have a high degree of Force sensitivity. There are some races which are purely made up of Force sensitives, but that is extremely rare. Okay, let's see if we can set up some of these cameras. Just planting them in various places here in Lower Kaleth. I wonder if our weapon is visible. So someone's trying to get us on our holo communicator once again. We'll get outside the ruins of Kaleth. We'll head back to the forward camp first. Those droids actually saw us. Confusing, but okay. Let's go hand over the droid scanner.
Cha kulkadu maji tahus hagwa upa. Oi grani tampio dume donki. Wata botenya nucha nubota. Kitita nimni tanuv. kapola kupi de opra. Anquas nimna matasungri wonka tuske uwana wa. Zuza neko higa da noila. To chananga e ma chai.
I've never heard of these Force Wars.
Chobod I kafu anchawa. Chopting wampala hagwa doi biska. Grula waska kwa bobana. Chichawa una chichitua. Vifa karibu utachuba naganga. Crispa doe kanki kunke gupa. Do bataji moi atima.
So what do you see happening next?
Pikai Ianakuzu. Mana natu pachunki. Gokola ko panate yakna. Punyo blasto wonki ti atokonchi. Kasu yali koira toekapa kyotopa.
So, despite it being maybe a millennia or more, these droids are still following their original programming. They were released or set loose by the Darksiders who were held up within Kaleth. Oh. Right. Might as well follow this road back. Actually. Maybe a little bit faster.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Let's go speak to the two Jedi Masters just before we reach the bridge and give them the news about their Padawans. What we have discovered.
Were you successful, Padawan? Did you find our pupils in the ruins?
Tell us, what did you uncover about the nature of Spanios and Morrison's relationship? Are they romantically involved?
Your fears are justified, Masters. Spanios and Morrison are romantically involved.
I knew it. As I said, Yolo, I'm cursed.
It seems we're both cursed, my friend. They will have to renounce their love and agree to remain apart, or they will never become Jedi.
What a waste. But you have done well, young one. I know it must not be pleasant scrutinizing your fellow Padawans.
It was a difficult assignment. I didn't enjoy spying on my fellows.
We are sorry. It was necessary. For your efforts in this matter, please take this as a token of commendation.
I just remembered. I was telling you about the currency you used to get, which you could use on the specialty vendors. I believe they actually were called tokens of commendation. I'm gonna go see the Jedi Master just within the Jedi Temple here with the Flesh Raider baby. I suppose we could leave our holo communicator until the beginning of the next part. I believe, or at least I'm making a good guess, that it's our new master wishing for an update.
A Flesh Raider baby. See how the Force tests my dedication to assisting the helpless of this world. You did the right thing. Leave him with me. I'll convene the Council to decide how to handle this.
Not a problem.
The Jedi Code teaches us, but the Force guides us.
And we gained some wrist guards. We weren't wearing those before. Okay. what we'll do is we'll get ourselves outside of the Jedi Temple. We'll take a break here. And when we come back, we'll answer our holo communicator. I imagine it's Master Orgus. And of course we have a Padawan also seeking our attention. But, say we'll take a break here. Thank you all for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. And hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.